Much later.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy T Hoop, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the LG Stylo 4. Now, this phone's been out a couple, maybe a month. Came out, I believe, originally on Metro PCS, where you can pick it up for around $75. I think if you port in a number or something like that. But I'm with T-Mobile, and it just came out probably about a week, 2 weeks ago. So I decided to pick it up. T-Mobile got it on sale for $250. So, like I said, I decided to pick it up, see how good it was. Now, I've never had the LG Stylo versions. It's a budget device. Got some pretty nice specs, but well, let's just go over the specs right quick and you'll see what I'm talking about. And you got a 6.2 inch 2160 by 1080p display. Got a Snapdragon 450 in it. Only 2 gigabytes of RAM and only 32 gigabytes of storage. And when we get into the video, you'll see what issues that cause. 3,300 milliamp battery, 5 megapixel front camera, 13 megapixel rear cam. Now it is running 8.1 Oreo, which is a huge plus. I mean, my Note 8 is still on 8.0. Samsung. What are you doing? Well, I should say T-Mobile. What are you doing? One of the pluses for this device that kind of got my attention is it has a built-in stylus. Now, I was kind of skeptical in the beginning because I thought it would be cheesy. But it's all right, and I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Does have a fingerprint scanner on the back, face recognition. I mean, it got some good little bells and whistles on it. But the main issue I have is the lag. Now, when I say lag, I mean probably a second and a half to pull up your messaging app, the regular stock messaging app. Now that became to be aggravating. And that can be, I mean, it only has 2 gigabytes of RAM. That is this phone's downfall. Only 2 gigabytes of RAM. Now, let's look around the device before I get into that. Nice build. The screen, I have no complaints about the screen. The screen is beautiful. No, it's not Super AMOLED. It's not an AMOLED screen. It's an LCD screen. But the screen is beautiful. The colors pop. And I have it on low brightness for video purposes. Let me pull it up, turn it on for a little bit so you can see. Look at that screen. Viewing angles are good. Take it outside. I mean, you don't have that big of an issue in high brightness outside, you know, viewing the screen. The screen is nice. Look at that. It's a nice screen. You have a plastic build on the back. Almost looks, let me wipe this down a little bit. Almost has that glass look, but it is not glass. It's plastic, but that's okay. I mean, It looks and feels like a premium device, even though it has plastic. Got your fingerprint sensor on the back, flash, and your 13 megapixel camera there. On the side, you got your volume up and down. Got your SIM tray. Does have micro SD expansion along with the SIM tray. On the bottom here, you got your headphone jack. Got a microphone there. USB-C charging port. Speaker grill, which is very weak, very hollow. And the pen, aka stylus. Now, they did a good job. Like I said, it's one of the bonuses. If you pull it out, it may sound similar to those of you who have the Note 8, but don't get it twisted. It don't touch the Note 8. But it's close. It was a nice try. Even has a sound if you listen. Even when screen is off, you can pull it out and do your little notes. Of course, the screen turned off. The screen does not stay on if you don't use it right away. Let me wipe this down. So when you pull the pen out, you got to be ready, or you're going to have to push the power button to get the screen back on. Pull it out. You have to write immediately. Has a little feedback sound, which I think you can turn it off. It's good. One of the good points of the device. It's good. I like it. Like I said, real nice build. The cameras on it, they all right. You can get some nice photos and good quality, good lighting. But once you get in the dark, in the poor lighting, nah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You got your 5 megapixel camera up there. Does not record in 4K. Recording on it, if you look at my video on the Note 8 2D cases, you'll see what I'm talking about. But again, you know, I didn't do any, there's a lot of videos out there already about the camera. But I'm going to be sending this back because it's just too slow. So I didn't do any pictures. You can look at the picture quality. But actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do one here. I would keep this phone, but I don't think, I had my usual apps on here. Not that many. But when the phone would lag, when I would try and send a message or open up my messaging app or just doing normal daily stuff, checking my emails, the phone would lag out. Not without any. I don't keep a bunch of apps. Every app I have on my phone, I use, and it's not that many apps. And it just, I don't know. It just could. I've never had a phone lag as much as this did. Now, I've had some $150 phones, $200 budget phones, and I didn't have this problem. But they also had, I'm going to tell you, an extra gig of RAM on here would have did this phone real good. Probably wouldn't have had an issue. I don't know why they decided. You would be hard pressed to find phones these days with only 2 gigabytes of RAM. And this being LG, one of the top dogs in the industry, why short the device when it's this good looking, this good screen? I understand, the price, but like I said, there's phones cheaper than this and phones that you ain't even heard of that come with 3 gigs of RAM. So I don't understand why they did that. 3 gigabytes of RAM would have made this phone perfect. Would have been I wouldn't have any complaints. No complaints whatsoever. But it just lags out too much for me. And I don't, it just, I don't know. That bothers me a lot. Let's pull up the camera. Take a little shot here. Let's see. So you can see the camera quality. Like I said, if you want to see the video quality on it, just look at my video on the 2D ATAM cases and you will see what I'm talking about. Now, don't look that bad. They're okay. For a budget device, they're okay. Like I said, if it wasn't for the 2 gigabytes of RAM, this phone would be nice. This phone would be nice. You got your fingerprint sensor. Fingerprint sensors, I mean, it ain't the fastest in the world. It ain't the fastest, but it works. You know, you got that little lag on there, but I mean, it's all good with that. And even the facial recognition. Now, what I like about the facial recognition is you ain't even got to touch nothing. Let me see if I can do it from behind the camera. Say all my fingers are here. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see. Trying to do it from behind the camera. See there? I don't know if you saw that. Kind of hard trying to do it from behind the camera. But as soon as I pull it up, see there? And I'm not touching the back. If you see, all my hands is right here. Go up. See, that time it didn't do it. But I mean, it could, that can be because I'm behind the camera. Let's try it again. See, it didn't do it that time either. So it's not the most accurate. So yeah, let me try and do it with this hand. Yeah, see, it's not doing it. I mean, that could be because I'm behind the camera. Let me go. You see, that time it didn't do it either. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's not even doing it. But I mean, it works. It works. It probably worked better if it wasn't behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't use the facial unlock anyway on none of my devices. If I have a lock on my phone, I use the fingerprint. I mean, as you can see, I mean, it works 99% of the time. It's just a little bit slow, but it works. But like I said, I mean, it's a nice device. Now, if you on Metro PCS, if I was on Metro PCS and I only spent $75 for this phone, I'd rock it out. It wouldn't be my daily phone, my daily driver, but this phone would remain in my catalog. For $75, I would even say go up to $150. I would keep this phone in my catalog, no doubt, simply because of the nice big screen you got and the fact that it has the pen and it's a nice build. And I mean, the cameras are okay. Now the speakers, nah, sound like you're in a tin can or something. You know what? Let me pull up one of my YouTube videos, y'all. Stand by. So you can hear what I'm talking about when I talk about the camera. See, it's lagging out. See how long it's taking to pull up? You ain't see it, but the amount of time that I was behind the camera, that's how long it took before I pull it back up here for it to pull up my YouTube channel. So let me go to my channel. go to one of my videos so you can see. Now I got it at max volume.
It's your boy T Hoop, and I'm back again with another video.
You hear that?
And today we're going to take a quick look at a case from one of my favorite case companies, Stylo. Shout out for Stylo sending me out.
Now it just sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds,
For the OnePlus 6.
it sounds really, really tinny. Like it's only highs and no bass. I mean, it is a budget device, but I think they could have did a better job with the camera. I mean, with the speaker. Again, it's not the worst that I've heard, but it's definitely not the best. But yeah, I just can't. I will be sending this back. This will not remain in my catalog because I just cannot. I can't deal with the lagginess of the device. 2 gigabytes of RAM did not do this phone any justice. Beautiful device, beautiful screen, nice build quality, pretty good pictures, pretty good video in good daylight. Like I said, I used this when I did the my 2D case video for the Note 8. I mean, I did it inside my house. I don't have the video lighting or anything like that. But with all my other devices, when I shoot my videos in the same spot, I didn't have that problem with the video graininess and stuff like that. I actually had to turn on the flash when I was videoing because it was not up to par. Now outside, it'd probably be different. But yeah, I gotta send this back because the 2 gigabytes of RAM is just too slow. It's too laggy for me. But anyway, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, y'all, peace.